Well, I'm glad she sent it to you because I ain't heard it yet.
Surprise! I'm a DJ.
That don't mean shit.
We're gonna do our first Facebook Live interview with Seven the Great. That should be interesting.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, he's gonna be. I'm assuming he's in Memphis.
Okay.
Here about 11.
All
CP
right.
time
Sounds
probably
good.
11:10.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. So let's get to what's the other subject you have?
We're gonna talk about 21 Savage. We're gonna talk about a little bit about the border and what's going on with the border shutdown as well.
Okay.
I had a couple other things I wanted to talk about. I can't think at this 2 second.
You didn't bring your notebook.
You said what happened?
My bad. Yeah.
I ain't even fooling with that tonight.
Okay.
You already know how to.
It's too tight.
Yeah, I ain't fooling.
Your handy dandy notebook.
Yeah, I didn't bring my handy dandy notebook tonight, but I got a I had wanted to talk about though. Also about the Super Bowl.
It was boring from my understanding. Now, I didn't watch. I went to work. I said, "Fuck this!" And then afterward, I forgot what we did. Me and Babe were just chilling, drinking, just shooting the shit. And we Googled the score. But looking at the score, you could tell it was a boring ass game.
Man, look, let me tell you how the whole game to me was a setup. It just would play it off. I don't know if maybe it's because the Rams never been in the Super Bowl and they didn't know how to play off, throw a game. But that was the worst throwing the game ever I've ever seen in my life.
It wasn't a perfect spot. Was it wobbly? Did it tip off somebody's hand?
Man, when I tell you hold on, let me fix this. When I tell you that I literally, watched it, but I didn't watch it. I've watched a lot of Super Bowl, and I've gotten into some of them, but this one in particular, I couldn't get into it.
Was it
It was boring from the beginning to the end. There was no excitement. Alex, when I tell you that there was no excitement during the game, there was no excitement. I mean, you could literally. It was more exciting talking to the person who was in there with me.
Damn.
They're sitting there trying to watch the fucking game.
Did you watch the halftime show?
Nope. Didn't even watch the halftime show. It was playing on the TV, but we wasn't even listening.
Now, from the reviews I got, it was good, but a lot of people was on Adam Levine. I guess he didn't really do what they thought they. You
talking about the Maroon 5?
Yeah.
Because they didn't want to do the show. Or because they were already at Maroon 5 actually had backed out of the Super Bowl. They weren't going to do the halftime show. So I think that their paperwork made them have to do the show. I think that's what ended up happening. They ended up having to needed the paperwork to do the show.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Travis Scott and Big Boy did one song.
You know what's so funny? Big Boy disappeared so fast. I don't even remember seeing him.
What about Homie said?
I seen a fur coat come out.
Yeah.
And that's all I remember from the performance.
Yeah.
Was a fur coat.
Like fucking Mustafa from the Lion King with that big ass fur coat. It wasn't that cold.
Look, all I know is I wasn't paying attention to the shit. I was already kind of over it. In my mind, when I'm a person who doesn't even watch football and I can actually, predict what they're going to be doing, I was like, okay, they're going to play around this whole third quarter. They ain't going to do shit. They're going to throw that ball around. They ain't going to do shit. And then as soon as we get to the end of the last 5 minutes, they're going to get it live. Yeah. They're going to liven it up.
That's a setup.
They're going to liven it up.
That was a setup.
When you can predict what's going on, exactly. You know exactly how it's going to happen.
They had earlier in the day, I think it was on Instagram, or Facebook, one of the two, and they said they had the commercial drop that said the Patriots won. This was hours before the game even started.
Dude, all I know is when I heard that the Rams was in the Super Bowl.
So, man, they could have had the same.
First of all, I so much don't know nothing about the Rams. I didn't even know they were from LA.
Well, they booed at first was St. Louis.
That's okay. I know I wasn't crazy.
Yeah.
I thought I was motherfucking crazy when somebody said they was from LA, and I'm sitting up here like I don't remember saying
the
Los
LA
Angeles Rams.
Yeah,
that just doesn't even sound.
This season they moved or last season, and they just started popping this season.
That sounds stupid. I I don't even like the way that goes.
Yeah, they move. That's why they got new uniforms and shit. Oh, shiny. They making money.
The St. Louis, the Los Angeles Rams. Like, how do you even take that away?
Right.
Like, so what does what does St. Louis now have? Nothing.
They wasn't making it in St. Louis. They wasn't popping, so they moved their asses. LA. Think of LA. Everything's in LA. You got the Lakers,
So
the
they thought.
Clippers, the Dodgers.
Okay, so
They just
now
didn't
it
have a
makes it
football
all
team.
makes sense. It all makes sense.
It's like Vegas got the Raiders.
It all makes
Where's the
sense.
money at?
So now that people can know that the Rams are in Los Angeles, they made it to the Super Bowl, and now they're relevant. Okay, I get it.
Because you remember, okay, so you remember the week before the Super Bowl, I would tell you we were talking about the playoffs and how the Saints should have went. How I was so mad. I was like, I'm boycotting, but the Saints should have went. Would that hit or not? If they would have called that call,
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it at all. I
Super
really
Bowl would have
don't
been a
know.
whole lot livelier, I think, if the Saints were in it.
Yeah, I really don't know. I didn't
But, you
watch
know.
it. I don't know what's going on with the Instagram.
If the Saints was in it, then it would have been a bunch of shit.
Oh, of course it would have been. It would have went down. In
First
Atlanta.
of all, they would. First of all, they knew the Saints was not throwing the Super Bowl. They knew that in the back of their mind, to get them to give that Super Bowl to Tom Brady would have been fuck you. They would have told them kiss their ass on that note.
Not only that, the Super Bowl was here in Atlanta.
Right.
Saints and the Falcons.
And the Saints is in the Super Bowl and the Falcons ain't.
Yeah, bruh. It would have been crazy shit go down. More than probably
this whole city would have been on fire.
Yeah.
Everybody from New Orleans and Atlanta would have been at beefs.
Everybody from New Orleans would have been in Atlanta, and all the people from New Orleans in Atlanta would have been turned up because all their family here. You would have had the whole boot here.
Turned
they
up.
Probably would have had like
they would have been
came in town. Would have had some pretty good shows.
Boosie would have got up there and maybe performed. But you can even tell when Maroon 5 was on stage, you can even look at their performance and tell they did not want to perform. They gave a fan performance. They did just enough to make the fans happy.
Oh,
they did just enough. He stood there on stage and he didn't even really move. He stood there and played that motherfucking thing. Like
they took his shirt off, the girls went wild.
Oh, I'm telling you, because as an artist, you can't let someone else take that from you.
Yeah.
Once you hit that stage and you see your fans and they don't care about the money or the politics, you kind of get into what it is that you do this period. And it had nothing to do with the Super Bowl. Yeah. Eventually, you just have to look at it like, damn, these are my fans. They came to see me, though. I got to put on the show.
Yeah, I feel you.
You know, but it was a waste. But I loved that it was a waste because it showed that there's a change going on in America, regardless of whether people want to believe it or not. As bad as things seem, things are also good. Things are getting better.
More people are waking up.
More people are definitely waking up. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of people who didn't watch the game.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who didn't watch the game, and if they did watch the game, they didn't watch the halftime show.
If not that, they didn't watch the game, they just watched halftime. Or some people just watched the commercial. They didn't even watch the game.
Just random shit. People just people took a stance for once. Whether you watched the game or didn't watch it for a certain reason or certain parts of it, you took a certain stance to do whatever. I actually didn't even plan to go and watch the thing. I just actually went to chill with the person I was chilling with. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I really don't even remember half of it. I just remember not being excited about anything and nobody else in the room who actually was watching it. None of the guys really were excited about it. He turned the goddamn game off and put the songs on, put some old school music on. You know how old people do when they turn the music off, you know, but you still want to watch what's on TV? That's how we was chilling watching the motherfucking games. And eating some. Now let me say this. Will somebody from New Orleans for real, please go live and show these people how to cook this fucking gumbo? Because
you want to come to the house,
dude, if I meet one more person that tells me they from New Orleans and they know how to make New Orleans gumbo and that shit tastes like seafood soup,
What you mean seafood taste?
Real gumbo.
You didn't get to taste like the roux and just
Yeah,
that.
there's no roux in this. Real gumbo
Oh,
that I've
God.
had
Spicy.
is like
Mm.
a thickness to it.
What's up,
First
man?
of all, there's lots of vegetables, meat. There's just a lot going
Yeah, you
on
get
in it.
Mhm.
You get a
sausage,
lot going on. Now,
shrimp,
me, I don't
crab
eat the
meat,
sausage, of course,
chicken.
but you're supposed to have
Leg.
all of those things. And if you have a
What color was
seafood
it?
gumbo, it was like soup.
Oh.
It looked like somebody took seafood broth, put it in with some rice, put some
What they cook it with the rice?
no, I don't know how they cooked it. All I know is when I got to my
It was
bowl,
gumbo.
when I got to and another thing, if you don't know how to cook a fucking crab, stop cooking the motherfucker.
Somebody ruined crab. You can't ruin crab for crab.
People keep ruining. Godmama, tell them if you can't make crabs, don't goddamn cook it.
Yeah.
Now, a real crab is supposed to have juicy, flaky meat. I should not have to dig in my crab to
You
scrape
overcooked
the meat from the side of the goddamn shell.
Yeah, they overcooked that shit. But
First of all, the
overcooked
crab goes in the soup last. It only takes about 10 minutes to cook the crab. So you don't need it in there long.
You can't
Every
ruin
time
crab for
somebody
cancer.
cooks gumbo now that I've had it, the crab is soggy, the gumbo is watery, and there's nothing in it, and they calling it gumbo. The only thing they did was put some gumbo type of soup, some type of
Seasoning.
flavor and seasoning in it, and calling it gumbo.
No.
That ain't no
Okay,
goddamn
So
gumbo.
next time we cook gumbo at the house, either baby's dad will cook it, or
Okay.
I'll get the recipe from my mom and I'll cook it for you.
Okay. Well, just
And
make sure
I
y'all
know
don't
no
put the
chicken
sausage
and no
in the
sausage.
yeah. I
Just
mean,
get
I
straight
wouldn't even
seafood
be mad
gumbo.
if you did put the chicken. I would prefer if you don't. You know what I'm saying? But please, if you don't know how to cook seafood or gumbo, stop cooking this shit. Don't keep overcooking the crab. You take away the excitement. Nobody wants to get their crab after waiting for 20 minutes for the crab to come out and it's soggy.
They ruined it.
You can't even take it and dip it in the butter.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
You're supposed to be able to take the leg. Let me tell you, you're supposed to be able to take the leg off the crab before you even break that bitch open. You supposed to be, even with a crab leg. I know people in Atlanta always be trying to say they don't do crabs, they do crab leg. Okay, well, either way, when you break the motherfucking crab leg off of the cluster of the shell, you're supposed to get a juicy piece of meat at the end of that cluster that you could dip in that butter and before you break that
Catch
motherfucker
all the
open.
flavor. Yes.
All the flavor. Like, really, what the hell is
Gum
going
stew.
on?
What the fuck is gum stew?
Gum stew. It was gum stew. It was, and then let me tell you about this one.
Is that like a
Let me tell you
collab?
about
Is that like
this
a
one.
marriage went wrong? What the fuck is gumbo? You want to make stew? Did you change your mind and want to make gumbo?
The first question I asked, I said, so are they from New Orleans? She said, yeah. And I'm like, okay, well, you know what? This is what I got to come to the understanding of. Just like with anywhere else, just because you're from somewhere doesn't mean you can cook.
Right, babe. No.
Like, just because you're from New
but
Orleans doesn't mean you know how to make gumbo. Because I'm sure every place in New Orleans, the gumbo is not the best.
yeah, but it's like not everybody from Georgia is from Atlanta. They could have just been from Louisiana.
Right.
Just everybody assumed.
Or they could have just been from New Orleans, but they from the other part. Or they mama never cooked gumbo. Or that's how they mama learned how to cook it because she didn't have. This look like gumbo that you ain't have enough ingredients to make gumbo with.
That's what you said, gum stew. They was gonna make something. It was like, oh, we ain't got that. Fuck it. We gonna go to this. Yeah.
Crab meat and shrimp in the bowl with water is not gumbo. And that's some real shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what kind of shit y'all been on these last couple of years, but please stop cooking the gumbo if you don't know what you goddamn doing, because people who ain't from New Orleans is mad. Okay, we want to taste the real shit.
I don't eat certain.
That's right, Godmommy. I'll meat the dip in the garlic butter. Garlic butter. You heard that? Godmommy said garlic butter. When I ask these people for butter, only thing I get is melted butter. and home you get nice garlic Old Bay butter.
But that's where you at.
I know.
That's up there. You know, that's a staple thing up
Oh,
there.
it's a thing. I'm
know,
telling you, I
but
enjoyed
you just
crabs so much
know,
when I went home.
Bruh, I want to try crab on the East Coast up there. You know,
Well, when
I
I
feel
go
like
home, I'm going home for my mom's birthday.
okay,
It's March, end of March.
mm,
So I'm going home for mom's birthday, which means that I will bring crabs back if I drive.
okay, okay.
If I drive,
If you drive,
I'll
okay,
bring crabs back.
okay.
Not if I'm
How
going
long
on
does
the
that
plane.
drive?
Actually, if I go on the plane, I could bring them too.
You can put them in the freezer, like some dries.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I would have to pack them real nicely. But if they go on the plane, I don't know if it's gonna be enough for everybody. Because when I drove down, I brought back a whole case almost.
Real.
Yeah, I brought back like two. I had like 2-3 dozen.
You just not telling me that.
I ain't just now nothing. You just didn't probably come and get any.
I didn't know you had
Yeah, I had crabs in the freezer
I love me some crabs.
for a good minute.
When I go to Louisiana, okay, so listen.
God, mommy talking about she getting some tomorrow.
I know you want to come.
I'm
to
jealous.
Louisiana. When we go, I'm gonna take it steamboat bill.
Okay.
You could get the whole crab. You
Yeah.
know, and eat it like that in its boil. You know, in that nice Cajun seasoning. That
Okay.
shit is
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
You can't rub your eyes. You lick the top of your lips. It's gonna burn.
Yeah.
If
See,
you go to the
no. See,
bathroom,
no.
that
I don't
shit's
like
so
that
good.
hot, spicy shit.
If I can eat it, you can eat it. Because I don't like spicy food. It's like the right type of spice. It's not too hot, but it ain't like, oh, this is bullshit.
I guess we'll see.
Your ass ain't gonna be hot when you go take a shit. It's not that spicy.
Yeah, because I don't. Nobody likes their ass to be hot.
You really be like,
Right. Actually, last time, God, mommy, we went to Conrad, or I think even something called Concord, maybe. You know, Concord.
We
Yeah,
got
but
5 minutes for this interview. This should be interesting.
yeah, if
Don't
you're gonna be on
pussy,
time.
They
What?
say
What
don't
you
be
say?
a pussy.
Don't be a pussy about the gumbo, boo.
Yeah, she said it's not even hot. Babe likes spicy Louisiana food.
See,
She
I
tell me
ain't
the
with the
same
spicy.
shit. I'd be like, no.
No,
I don't want my ass on
my tongue don't like spicy shit. Hey, Mariah, my tongue be like, no, keto, no, keto.
Or if you don't drink beer.
I do drink
You
beer.
drink beer? Okay, I was if you had a nice cold, like ice cold, whatever type of beer you drink, you mix it wouldn't be bad if you mix the two.
What's funny is that I just don't drink as much as I used to.
My nigga,
for
you
some
don't
reason.
even have a box of Kleenex.
Dude, because this cold, you look at the weather, bro. Like, it's fucking 61 in the beginning of fucking February. Like, I was watching Cat Williams earlier, the Cat Williams Great America. And he was like, what the fuck happened to winter? My nigga.
Go. We had that shit last week.
Global warming, if y'all don't understand, global warming is in full fucking effect. It is not supposed to be 61 fucking degrees in Georgia in February.
It's gonna be cold as fuck next week.
No, nigga, it's supposed to be 99. My nigga, it is supposed to be 99 degrees next week. Dude, when I went,
yeah.
Yes, you said my mom is back there. Yeah, my mom been back in Baltimore.
Ice cold beer. Emphasis on the ice cold. You gotta have
ice cold beer. Ice cold. I like Corona usually when I'm eating crabs. I like Corona.
Okay. I can fuck with
Yeah, I do Corona when I'm eating crabs. That's my shit.
I like Red Stripes or Bud Light.
Yeah, no. That's too strong. You drink just like a boy.
Bud Light is too strong. Red Stripes ain't strong. Red Stripes ain't strong.
That's
Bud
the Jamaican shit. Red Stripe.
I love me some
Red Stripe. Red Stripe.
My dad got me. It's like the right type of lager. But also, I learned I like this other, it's a 420 type. It's called G13. It smells and it tastes.
I wouldn't say I've heard of it, but
it's like I think it's like 8% alcohol. It's light. It's light beer. It's like a IPA.
I don't know. I got
a pale ale, something like pale ale. I think.
I don't know. But like I said, what I do know is that winter is gone.
For now.
That one day when my mother there with you? Oh no, he said yes with lime. Okay. You know, winter is gone. But I was gonna say, damn, what was I gonna say?
Fuck, I don't know.
Damn, the cold threw me off. Oh, I woke up one morning and the cold just hit me.
The cold,
It just hit me when I woke up. I was like, what the fuck?
Are you in no sleep?
Probably not. I changed. She said red stripe is the cheapest.
What? No, it's not. I'm no, I don't think it is.
I don't know.
It's not no cheap
said,
beer. Not Red Stripe. Are we thinking of the same Red Stripe?
I don't know. It's only one here.
I don't. I guess what do you call cheap?
Y'all gotta excuse me today. Please excuse me.
Please excuse you. She just bought her nose, y'all.
And the funniest thing is my nose has just been running.
I'm glad you have there.
But of course I made my concoction. So, you know, I'm gonna be good. Don't worry, it's some green shit in here. There's a lot of shit going on in this cup, baby. Okay. This that
you make hot toddy?
Oh yeah, that's trust me. I make a lot. That's the only thing I was missing is liquor. I didn't go get no liquor early. I meant to go get some, but I will. Talk about the Bud Ice Pale.
No, like a pale ale. It's
no pale ale.
Yeah, it's a G13 420 beer.
Mm-hmm.
It's like 8% alcohol.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I heard of it, but
that shit is good. That's like one of my favorite beers now. I'll drink that in Red Stripe.
Now, while we still on the topic of Super Bowl, did you hear about what happened with the homeless people?
Why with the homeless people?
So they decided to take all of the homeless people off of the streets of Atlanta and put them in the bottom of the jail during the Super Bowl. So that the city could look nice.
Cause like if you notice, like I was driving on the freeway and all the areas where you see they like live up under the bridges was all clean and this and that.
And the fucked up part is that they didn't just like rally them up and say, hey, okay, we're gonna give y'all a place to sleep for the night. No, they were locking them up on bogus charges, which is how they got them inside of the jail.
Wow.
Locking them up for shit like jaywalking or just just random shit you could really lock a homeless person up for, sleeping on the street.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like shit you really not supposed to do, but they let, they know nigga ain't got nowhere to go. But that's what happened to all of them.
And then it's crazy because Monday I had to go somewhere over in Buckhead.
Whiskey or corn liquor, okay.
On the way back, I seen like under the bridge where you see a homeless guy and he got like all his bags, like he putting it back up under the bridge and shit. And I was like, damn, wonder where the fuck they all went.
Yeah.
During the Super Bowl. So that's where they is at.
At the bottom of the jail.
That's fucked up.
Ain't that fucked up?
They just let them out after the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, you free to go.
Yeah, so you made money off of them while they were sitting there because
and you didn't allow them to make any money off of the visitors that were here, where they would.
Oh, yeah,
they were supposed to come up. Little Bobby and JoJo, all them that be out there singing and shit. Oh, this was they lit. They get lit.
Oh yeah, right there, man.
I know they like, man, this is bullshit. The Super Bowl here, this all the time. We ain't even gonna get to sing our shit. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? But that's one thing that was pretty much going on that people don't know about. You know what I'm saying? Shit they sweep under the rug. Just like another story that happened with the young man that died in DeKalb County Jail. That got killed by the police officers, right? Mm-hmm. They was in the holding cell, and he was in the holding cell asking for water, right? They came in, they didn't want to give him no water. When he got, I guess, he kept yelling. They came in and a guy uppercut him. Uppercutting him and beating him up. Uppercut him out 15 times, per se. And then after that, he strips naked, right? Mm-hmm. And he goes back again and starts asking for water again, right?
Mhm.
So when he asked for water this time, the two officers come in and they actually start. One starts tasing him. Another comes in and starts tasing him at the same time. And then another one comes in and pepper sprays him.
Oh shit.
So of course, in the midst of all this going on, he has a heart attack. Has a heart attack and stops breathing. So rather than them seeing that he's dead already, they throw him back in the cell.
They just let him die.
He was dead. The only way that they knew that he was dead was another officer walked by, seen him in there, and decided to open the door to see if he was okay. And that's how they figured out he was dead. They locked the jail down, right?
Mhm.
Said they locked the jail down, called the officer over there, and had a conversation with her to get her story straight. They went and had a meeting for 30 minutes to get all of the officers' stories straight before the homicide comes.
Yeah, so everybody on the same damn page.
This is what the story was they came up with. He was in his cell jerking off, so they came in there and tased him.
Why would you do that?
If he's jerking off, just let him jerk off.
Yeah.
That ain't fucking with you.
Not only that, why you didn't put him in the cell by himself so he could jerk off by himself?
What?
You know? But that's what happened. They killed him. And the only reason that we found out about it was because another guy was arrested on some false charges from a hotel situation. They removed him from his hotel room, didn't even tell him what he was charged for. Had him sitting outside the ground out front. It looked like the Georgian terrorists downtown, sitting outside of a police car, asking for a supervisor because he's like, y'all trying to take me to jail. Y'all ain't telling me what you take me to jail for. You about to be kidnapping me, basically. So he ends up in jail with this guy who gets killed, and he was supposed to get out the same day. He said he didn't end up getting out to the next day because they had the jail on lock. Of course, because the guy died.
That's that bullshit. Hey, we gotta like cut to the song trying to pull up our interview here, and shit is not coming up like I need it to.
Okay, it might be a signal because I was having some issue with my signal at first. Tell him hang off and try it again.
You got that?
Restart it over. Yeah, restart it and try it again because the signal probably was just a little off. Because it's 61 degrees in motherfucking Georgia in February. That's why the motherfucking signals is like, what the fuck? They don't even know how to feel about that shit. Shit.
That shit crazy.
Let's see if we can fix it. We're getting ready to have our interview with Seven. I don't know if I said it all the right way.
The great.
The great. I knew I was leaving out something. The great Seven. Seven the great.
Where's he from?
Memphis.
Seven the great. We have a live interview coming up. As soon as we can get connected, we'll be able to get started. But while we're waiting on our connection, you want to talk about 21 Savage now? You want to wait?
We can wait.
Okay, we'll wait. Talk about 21 Savage. You want to go ahead and play some music while you're trying to get that together?
Yeah, we gonna play that new joint.
So, if you're just now tuning in, we've been talking about the Super Bowl. We've been talking about the homeless people getting shut down, locked down in the jail during the Super Bowl in Atlanta. We also have coming up our conversation about 21 Savage and about him being deported back to the UK. And we have a bunch of other things to talk about. So make sure you guys do not go anywhere. This is your girl, Boss Lady Inc. Once again, you on Girl Talk Live online radio. Oh, yeah. All of our independent artists out there, if you want to get your music played live on Girl Talk, make sure you email us at girltalk955@gmail.com. And if you didn't get that, hit me up on the live, on the DM, and we will make sure we get you that information. Yes, we still do live interviews. So if you do want to get an interview with us, make sure you follow that same email or hit me up on the live or on Facebook or wherever you want to hit me at or on IG. All right. So you turn that up. Y'all already know this is Kid the Said OG. why. Just keep that adding. Are you on live on YouTube on both of them? No. I just on Facebook. Which one is it? It's Facebook now. Okay, well, you might need to tell him to go on Facebook. He is on Facebook. Go on
Yo, chop it up five. Wi-Fi, chop it up five.
I don't know, you might just have to go come on Real big plan shit. Go to work, make the check. Diamond dancing on your wrist. Big flex, college fist. Big bank, little bank. Live like what you make. Play for keeps, what's his face? And shoot alert, activate. Smith and Wesson on my waist. If you want it, you can taste. Made a dollar out of dime. Never once hesitate. On the side, you the plug. Straight got it out the mud. On the flood, you the puddle. Fuck me, you in trouble. You know that you got an OG. They sit high and the nosebleed. Spread shit for free. Fucking nigga police. Bodyguard, homie. Keep it real. OG. Stack your money. Get it eat. Stack your money. Get it eat. You know you got an OG. They sit high and the nosebleed. Spread shit for free. Fucking nigga police. Bodyguard, homie. Keep it real. OG. Stack your money. Get it eat. Stack your money. Get it eat. All right, yeah. So we're gonna take the live to our other live, which will be over in the IG. So that's where we'll have the other interview. All right. So when as soon as he get on over here, then we'll be able to go ahead and he got mine? Yeah, I gave it to him. All right. All right. So while we're waiting for our live interview, I don't know. 21 Savage. No, we're not gonna talk about 21 yet. Oh, come on. How is it? You know what? I guess we'll talk about 21 because I guess these people don't have to follow directions because they're still trying to log in on that. So, 21 Savage. Now, if I find it really funny that this guy has been over here since he was what, 13? 14. 14. 14 years old, he's made it over here in this country. And he made it big. Mm-hmm. Not only that, can you just imagine how long he probably would have been living under the radar if he didn't get big? He probably could have went on forever.
But no, he was big for the longest. They seen him, so why in the hell they say something? They waited till
because he had a different name.
No, but still they know his face.
Oh no. Yeah.
It wasn't until he started doing positive shit for youth and this and that, then all of a sudden they want to deport him.
Okay.
Every time somebody black do something positive, they get screwed.
True and all, but how the fuck still did he keep living over here without any type of identification?
Because at first he was talking about drugs and killing and all that other shit.
I mean, even before that time, because he's 26, he ain't been out that long. He's only been out for like a couple years, like maybe even like what, maybe 3 years or so.
2 years, I think.
Yeah, he ain't been out that fucking long and big. So what the fuck was going on the rest of his years? You understand what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Okay, yeah, he's like big now.
If he's here on a visa, they should know that the visa expired. So they should be looking for him.
Exactly.
They wasn't looking for him.
They wasn't looking for these motherfuckers. Yeah. It just tells you how many of these motherfuckers over here they not looking for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Staying out of the positive, doing positive shit atmosphere.
Yeah.
Once you get into that, Now the radars is going off and shit.
Yeah, I got to check you out.
Yeah, what's up? What the fuck? Oh, you gotta go.
Now I got to check your ass out. Now I got to see what the hell you all about because your ass is doing some shit. And we don't want you doing that shit.
Saying shit to the person.
But I just find it real funny
They can
that
deport his wife.
he could make
Did
it over
No, I said
here
they won't.
and he's been hiding under the radar this long. I just find it very interesting that he can make it over here that long.
Yep.
Ain't nobody not know anything about what you have going on at all. Now he has Jay-Z. Now I think that if you don't believe that he's already crossed over per se, this is the one. Jay-Z is paying for his lawyer.
Oh,
When
the-
Jay-Z your
he's the
lawyer,
guy.
he's the top of crossing over. So
Mhm.
as soon as I heard that, I just laughed. I said, "Oh yeah, wow.
You laugh.
I guess this is what happened. This is what they had under him. This is why they let him get so famous. Because they tell you they only let you get so famous,
Yeah. And then
you got to
or
sacrifice.
something.
Yeah.
And honestly, if you don't have anyone to sacrifice, you got to sacrifice yourself.
Right. And do you know when they say you gotta sign your name in blood, they actually sign their name in their blood.
Right. Absolutely. Right.
People didn't know that. They just thought that was just like a saying or something.
Mm.
You actually signing your name in your own blood.
It's okay because just like they thought when I said plastic eggs they eat, they think that's a game.
And that plastic lettuce.
Plastic legs, plastic lettuce, meat mixed with plastic, plastic fed chickens,
Dang, went through that.
all that shit. So it doesn't really matter anymore. People are going to do what they want to do. And unless they want to change whatever it is they're doing, they're not going to change it. All it took for me is you to tell me one good time that, you know what I'm saying, it's bad.
Oh, there you go.
After that, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Well, once he got to send me a request thing. Make sure you send me a request to join in live so I can add you and we can get this interview started.
Yeah, because he commented over here. He was like in the conversation, so I was like, "Cool, hop on in."
Yeah, he could definitely hop on in now.
It's just crazy. Like I thought that shit was a joke when they said 21 got picked up by ICE. I said ICE.
Me too. I'm like, yo, you lying?
Yeah, it just I was like, ICE. That nigga illegal? There you go.
Okay, here we go. All right, y'all. We about to have our live interview with Seven the Great. So y'all get ready to see what we got in store for y'all. Let's see what he got to talk about. So we won't wait till we check in. Hopefully it works on this too, because obviously we having some connectivity issues over here with it.
Yeah, we just did.
Hey guys, hey.
Beyonce,
It
what
might
else?
be something going on with his thing.
You got a signal, bro?
I got a signal. We all
Not
got
you. I'm talking
stuff.
about him. You might want to check his signal.
Yeah, you might want to check your signal. This connection poor too. It's something going on with the connection. So I don't know. What up, Steph? Hello. Oh, here we go. Oh, I think we got it. Hold on. We gonna see you yet. We hear you, but we don't see you. Okay, we're gonna give it a minute and see if it I think it might be just Instagram altogether. I think Instagram is just fucking up.
I'm walking around the whole house trying to figure out what's going on.
Yeah, I think it's just Instagram. You might just have to give it a second.
We can hear you, we just can't see you.
Yeah, I don't see you. We don't see you. Do you have your camera on too, or just your voice?
Oh, where'd he go?
I don't know. I guess we lost him altogether. Okay, let me see if I can add him. How do you do
live. This is actually live.
Okay, let's see. Go live for 7. That just tells you all this shit ain't worth shit. It ain't raining or nothing outside. We ain't got air collection. We got 700 devices in this bitch. And he always somewhere else, and his shit ain't even working.
Yeah, like, where he calling this from? What you
He said he walking through the house trying to figure out why his shit ain't
Wherever
working.
you was at, stay in that one spot. Like, go back that shit on up. Go in that one spot. Yeah. Go outside or something.
I don't know, but I gotta be like my grandmama used to do.
Don't drop your shit on.
Put some lotion on the paper. Nose
Why
hurt.
you just get the aloe Kleenex, man?
I told you this came off suddenly. So I really haven't had time to go and get anything.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, I was. Oh, jeez, that stuck to my face.
Mm-mm. This is making me upset, yo.
Oh no, it's all stuck to my face now.
Yeah, like you.
It all got stuck when I put the lotion on there.
Damn, all this shit making me a little upset now.
Okay. Okay, well, I don't know what's happening with it. Hey, I don't know. Let's see. Let me try it again. Okay, we might be on to something. Let's see. 7. How do you spell it again? Because I don't see it. You said what is it? Oh, it's just regular 7 to grade. Okay. All right, let's try this one more time before we lose everybody. All right, guys, just hang in there with us. We're trying to get the connection going to get 7 live.
While we're still working on 7, I got another new joint I can show you.
Okay, definitely do that so we can get back on track. So we're going to get back on track. We're going to listen to some new music from our homie Mello. Mello cool as fuck. Make sure y'all go follow Mello. Make sure y'all go follow Kid to Sit as well. Y'all heard that one before this track. So yeah, make sure y'all check out Mello. You want to see if it's...
Oh, no. Look.
What
up?
What's happening with you? Oh, Mello, I was just finna be like, what's up with you?
It's all good, yo. It's all good. Shit,
Man.
that shit was dope.
That was fire. Yeah, we definitely like that joint. Yeah.
Working. No, that's when we close. You got hella shows coming up. You got
You
like
got a
an
show
album of
on.
shows
You got a
coming
show
up.
on Saturday, Mello. You got a show Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Okay. Okay.
That's where you gonna be at.
Okay. Alex, don't do that. Okay, you've been sitting here with me for almost an hour with my little code.
that shit
Okay?
your nose and
You just act like you don't even hear it. All right. Look, I told y'all almost didn't get me tonight. Okay. I'm trying my best to hang in here. Okay. Sure.
Well, what we you know how to hit us up, we'll hit you up. You just told them.
Okay, make sure if y'all didn't hear Mello, she's on our other live. Y'all make sure y'all go follow Mello on Spotify, everything else. Oh,
Man, you're like good
hold
luck,
on,
Mello.
Seven. You coming
You're
in?
like
Just
good
give
luck
us
for
1
us.
second. You coming in?
I said you like good luck because our interview just seemed to pop up all of a sudden.
Yeah.
You like a good luck charm.
Yeah, we gonna see. It should be trying to come in now. So.
All right, you too. Thank
Can
you.
y'all see me? I can't see myself. I don't know if this shit.
Yeah, we can't see you. I can hear you. It look like it's trying to come in though. It's loading up from what I see. But I can hear you. Can you hear us?
I hope so, because I don't know what's going on.
Okay, we can hear you. Can you see us?
I can see you, but and I can hear you, but you probably can't see me. I don't know why though.
Okay.
I don't know. It's maybe
Well,
just
we're
a
gonna
connection.
try to get as much in as possible, at least if we got your voice. So
All right,
So, guys, if you guys don't know, we have a live interview right now with artist Seven the Great. If you don't know his Instagram, just in case we get disconnected, it's Seven the Great, Seven the Great. You can follow that on IG. So Seven's from Memphis, right?
Yeah, that's what I peeped at. You from Memphis, right?
You from Memphis, correct?
Oh, it killed
Oh
out
man,
on
we
him.
still got another bad connection. What is going on today? This is just not right. Oh, we just got started.
And we just like, look, I'm about to bring his manager up on camera real quick. This is bothering
Yeah,
my
we got to
soul.
get the whole thing together. We're sorry, guys. We don't know what is going on with the Instagram connection right now. The Instagram connection is really doing some bullshit. I don't know what's up with it. I don't know. This is ridiculous.
Yeah, well, we peeped it out. It ain't our connection.
Yeah, so Seven's having some issues with this connection. So we're gonna try it again in a few minutes. Um, but yeah,
So shout out to Mello and Kid Go to our new joint
yes.
they sent us tonight. Before I like really get into the shout out. Mello is everywhere, nigga. She heard her say she got a show Thursday through Saturday.
That's how
Everywhere.
you're supposed to get it in,
I
though.
fucking love it.
That's how you stay relevant. That's how you keep it coming. You stay relevant. You stay active. You know what I'm saying? That's how you
Yes.
really prosper as an artist. You have to keep consistency. Consistency is how you get better. First of all, the more you go in the studio, you can tell that when Mello goes in the studio, Mello really goes in the studio. You know what I'm saying? Mello goes in and she plays with the track. She listens. She goes back. She wants, she gets the point across
to the art of it.
through the art of it. Yes, I don't know why this is not even letting me disconnect from this whole thing.
This shit gay.
I don't know what's popping with that. But yeah, so shout out to Mello for going in the studio and killing it hard. Shout out to Kid the Sid for the new track as well. You know what I'm saying? But back to
We were talking about 21.
21. We was talking about 21. So do you think that you think they're gonna make him go back over there?
Like deport him? I don't know.
Well, what would you do?
They gonna make an
Would
example
you
out of
do
that
you think
man?
he should go back?
He been here this long. Shit. I mean, he ain't out here like killing motherfuckers. He been here this long.
Yeah,
I mean, let him, I guess, try to get his citizenship.
yeah,
Give him a certain amount of time to get his citizenship.
yeah.
Shit.
That's what I would say. But the thing that pisses me off is that once you sign that contract, nothing in your mind saying maybe I should go ahead and get my citizenship right quick. Well, I got all this money.
Maybe he felt like nobody. They don't know yet. They still, you know,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
they still ain't figured it out yet. You know?
Oh shit! Look, they got the police eating the crack house. They got the police eating the crack house, y'all. That's some cool ass shit. They got the police on video eating the crack house grapes. They pulled up to see what the hell is going on. They pulled up to see what the hell was going on at the crack house. So they got the police on there eating the crack house grapes.
He like, fuck yeah, these shit.
Shout out to the crack house for the crack house grapes. Y'all know about the crack house grapes? That's where it all began. You know what I'm saying? That's where I got my ideas from for the grapes. You know, I came on the show, talked about the grapes. I started making my own because one, I didn't have the time to keep going back down there to the crack house to keep getting grapes every motherfucking week. Yeah, so I had to start making it myself. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, shout out to the crack house. They do an amazing jobs with their creation. They have a one of a kind taste to their grapes.
So I made some crab rangoon one day night. Edible.
Okay. Interesting. Okay.
Scratch. It was fucking delicious.
Okay, delicious. How potent was it?
On a scale of 1 to 10, you couldn't taste it. When it hit you, the reaction I got was probably about a good 6.
Okay. That's
6, 7. One of my homies told me she was high the next day when she woke up. I said, damn, for real. The other one was like, I slept through my alarm. I said, my bad.
I don't know.
I gave them like 4 of them. They were pretty fat too because I made them from scratch.
Oh, yeah, they probably ate all them motherfuckers.
Oh, in all, I think we ate about 30.
30 of them?
Amongst, it was like
y'all only
4
got
of
to a
us.
6?
No, the potency of each one.
Okay.
That's what I thought you were asking. Like the potency of the product.
I mean, I'm saying like how high did you get? Like, yeah. I mean,
well, I just described the high for each one of them. For me, I don't know. I did some other things before I went to sleep. I was pretty stoned.
I feel you. I feel you. I definitely try to have a good potency to my grapes.
Do you like, okay, so in your edibles, do you want to be able to smell and taste the bud, or you just want to be able to just feel it?
I want to be able to taste a little bit of the bud.
Okay.
Only because the taste of it lets me know it's there. Then the feeling of it lets me know how much is there.
Okay.
You feel me? When I don't taste any of it, most of the time when I don't taste it, even a little bit, I don't feel it either. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like the taste and the feeling usually go hand in hand for me. Like I had some Rice Krispie treats one time that would taste too much like me, and they were too potent. It was, it wasn't good. I couldn't enjoy it.
So you like
I kind of wasted it because I had it for so long. I even think I ended up throwing it away because I had a piece of it left for so long because every time I thought I would only take like this a little teeny literal
Wow.
piece off of it because it was so strong. The taste of it was just wasn't that
Wow.
great. So for me, it has to be even enough for me to know because you got if you think about you as a customer and you're meeting somebody and you maybe give them a sample and you're trying to convince them that it's enough weed in there
Mm-hmm.
for the price and for the taste. I mean the feeling. I gotta be convinced that it's something in there. Now the lollipops that I got from the other guy that I tasted, the THC lean, those were really good.
But you didn't like taste it.
Now I don't remember if it made me high though. That's the thing with all of these edibles lately. I guess I'm gonna have to eat the edibles and not smoke and see if I
But
get.
it's not gonna be like a if you smoke type of high. It's
I
more
mean,
like
I
a
know that's
body
what I'm
type
saying. I
thing.
need to be able to determine the difference if I'm feeling something, basically. So rather than me smoke like I normally do,
Mhm.
I'm gonna just relax on it for probably about an hour first before
Okay.
I smoke. You feel what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
normally I'll smoke
Do
and
you feel mine when you ate some of my edibles?
I felt the batch of brownies we had um at what you call this party at Passion's birthday party.
Okay.
I felt that batch. I don't think I tasted the ones at the concert we did, but the feedback from everybody was that they didn't feel it.
Mm.
But I think I think the nachos were potent when we did the nachos at my house.
Yeah.
Um,
Yo, not to cut you off. I'm thinking it's your connection, bro.
yeah, yeah, it's your connection, Seven. You're gonna have to. I had to restart Instagram, so you need to log all the way out Instagram. Erase it and then come back on
I'm
because
saying I can't even bring you up. Like,
yeah, you're gonna
yeah, I
have to
think it's
erase
his
it.
connection.
Yeah, he gonna have to erase it and see what's wrong with it.
I'm
But
gonna get some tea. Yeah, I want to make some tea
okay,
and some coffee.
yeah, I'm gonna
Like,
need something because the way this nose keep running, I ain't gonna be able to go to do no work.
better get something to stop that nose from man.
So yeah, we're gonna have to figure this
You need
out.
some sleep,
Probably. You know what?
something
Because
to
like I said, when I get laid down,
something to boost
it
your
stopped.
electrolytes.
I need some vitamin C, so
Yep, some
I haven't
vitamin
had any
C.
vitamin C.
You drink. You eat
Because as you can
oranges.
see, my cough is not shit.
Yeah,
It's
you
my
eat.
nose is just running like crazy.
You eat oranges.
I do, but I haven't ate any like I used to.
Better get some
I'm gonna
vitamin
get
C.
some tomorrow though. Oh yeah.
Some Pedialyte.
Okay, you're gonna get tea. Yeah. But
Hello.
okay,
Hey,
hey, we're gonna have to do it like that, Alex.
you got an iPhone?
Your
Oh,
it's not I don't it's just did you restart your Instagram over all the way? Because I had to log all the way out of mine. Yeah, I was having trouble with it earlier, so it's just something going on with Instagram. Maybe they're updating the software. Ain't no telling, but we can do your interview live like this while we have you on the speaker, um, so that we can at least get a good conversation out of you while we got you on here somehow. All right, so I got you on our other gadgets. So can you tell us a little bit more about your music? We already told them that you're from Memphis, correct? Okay, yeah, because we could definitely hear it in your voice for sure. Now that we got you all the way up. Yeah, no doubt. You can definitely hear that now. It's deep. So yes, tell us a little bit more about yourself and your music.
And but I'm still like really out in the street. I take it that serious. But then some homies was like listening to me and said, man, you know what, you need to kind of pursue what you're doing because you right, you know what I'm saying? You really got it for the boys out here.
Mm-hmm.
So I started doing this, started taking more serious and in the studio and doing little shows here and there and um just taking me where it's at to a point now where it's really I'm seeing the fruits of my labor
Uh-huh.
and everything. So, that DJ for a while too, a good little minute, strip club DJ.
Okay.
That's the best ones right there.
Uh-huh.
And I got introduced to a whole lot of people. Everybody, all the stars, everybody comes to the strip club.
Yeah.
Okay.
People connecting, networking, and get better and getting advice from people. Even that made me develop my character as far as on the mic and saying it just it aided what I was doing already. So man, they got with a crew and I got with different rules, but a lot of folks ain't really loyal. Either they
Uh-huh.
getting that jealousy shit. What I'm saying? Want to keep a nigga in the background, and I was like, no, I ain't made to be in no background.
Yeah.
What I'm saying?
So
That was my crew.
what's your character like? You say you developed your character, so what's your character like? I guess on stage, what type of persona does he have?
I think a lot of my songs when you listen to my record, they different, and so it just put me in a mood. You know what I mean? Like this, it's really not a character. I just let the song lead me. See, some people try too hard, because they just want to be so focused on rocking the crowd.
Uh-huh.
So I just, as far as being a strip club DJ, it's just me being me. It just made me just relax and just let the music and let whatever's going on handle it for me.
Yeah.
And I just go with it. I just follow the mood, and it made for a good show.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
yeah, that sounds cool.
And who's more of your like I would say musical influences?
Um, well, first of all, my mom was my first music
Oh,
influence. She
the
used to sing with a blues singer named Tony Green.
Oh, okay.
When she was a kid, when she was a kid, she got out of family, so she stopped singing, but she still was doing community talent shows and putting me and my brothers in these community talent shows. So I pretty much grew up, with the music thing. My uncle, he used to manage a little military, where he was the road manager for little military.
Why that
So
name
I got
sounds so
Yeah, I
familiar
remember
to
that
me.
name. It sounds real familiar.
I've heard that name before.
Yeah,
I've
that
heard
name
that name
sounds
from you.
really familiar.
Yeah. Yeah, I've
Okay, I
heard that
thought
name
so.
before. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. Hey, you.
So you have some culture around you pretty much. Some like deep root like music is pretty much in your like blood. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh. I heard of that too. Southern Jubilees. That sounds familiar too. Um, Orange juice, yeah, chop. I appreciate it. I'm sorry, I'm over here. I'm a sidelining too on this other thing. I'm sorry, hon. Uh, yeah, but continue what you were saying. And if you don't know Seven, I'm sorry. I'm under the weather. I have a little nose running situation going on here. So I'm trying to keep it together.
Right.
Right, I'm trying to take care of that. Now, neither one of y'all gonna talk about me here.
No, you good, you good. So you said you
Okay.
he said today. Tomorrow, he got you tomorrow, but not today.
Yeah, not tomorrow either. Y'all can both kiss my ass. Man, look.
This weather bipolar than a mug.
I just told them how the fuck it is 61 degrees in February, man. Man.
That's what I say.
Man, look, they say it's supposed to be 99 degrees up here at 7. Right. I think they said we're not going to have a long winter because the groundhog didn't see his shadow.
Oh, I thought he did see a shadow.
No.
Oh.
He didn't see his shadow. You know they say that I guess it's a certain date that if
February 2nd.
February 2nd, if the groundhog doesn't see his shadow, then that means we won't have a long winter. But if the groundhog sees his shadow, we're gonna have a long winter. Man, look, I woke up the next morning like the cold had hit me in the chest. Like it was trying to find somewhere to hide. That motherfucker said, it's too hot out there. Yeah, man. Man, look, it's crazy. This shit crazy. That's all I
It's easy
know.
to sweat that shit out when it's hot.
It is. I'm gonna go home and sweat the hell out of it tonight.
But you were telling us who all your musical influences was. So you said your parents, pretty much,
Mm-hmm.
and then who else?
Player Slide, Jason Bay, Luke Chad, all of this, all of this, all of this people get up. That was the biggest.
He kind of looked like Pimp C.
I mean, I love West Coast music too. You know what I'm saying? NWA.
Okay.
Ice Cube when they came out and popping all them. But for our own style now, Gangsta Walker and Get Buck and Rivers did his own thing going on. That now it's just really blowing up now, but it's been like that for years here.
Yeah.
So,
where do you see it going? Where do you see the music going from now on?
I think we in the game now. We was always in the game, but I think we getting the recognition.
Oh, okay.
I think it's just like it's gonna rain a little bit. I know a lot of people, got just Memphis style, but got a lot of down south style.
Mm-hmm.
This was rocking. This was happening.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna push for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
My style ain't exactly. I got all types of styles myself, but you can tell I'm from Memphis, but I still got my own style, my own right, and I like that. I grew up, where you had to have your own identity. They were gonna switch you about it. People on the block, other rappers. I'm like,
man, you just talking about that.
These folks don't care. They sound like my man, and if everybody sounded like it, I just ain't with this shit. No, man, you ain't no artist to me.
Right.
I don't respect shit like that. I just don't.
Yeah, we were just talking about that at the beginning of the show.
Yeah. That's what we were just talking about. Yeah.
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 They running this shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? As far as commercial wise, because they just looking at the bread. They just looking at who the numbers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they like shit. Absolutely.
Yep.
Right.
The ministry don't work. They don't want to see your numbers and put you on, be a little 360 deal or get some little money in your pocket because you ain't never had $10,000 in your pocket at once.
Right.
So you're gonna take it. And then when you get or you stuff, they just gonna move to the next one that sounds just like you, but a little fresher.
Right.
Yep.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
You so right, sir.
Yep. Exactly it.
looking at, I won't give a fuck. I can get my money on that kid. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, but a lot of young kids don't understand the way this thing is going out. And the most important thing to me is to share your own identity because a lot of these young kids now, 20 years from now, they're not going to be talking about like I think impossible.
Right.
Bruh, man, you was hitting it on the head, bruh.
Right. They're not gonna remember the name.
Right. A lot of these young cats, they're not thinking about the longevity of it. They just thinking right now. They don't see down the road, You know, they just see right now.
Right. Yeah, because they so used to copying off of everybody. They've been copying so goddamn long.
Yeah.
Right.
See, that's the problem right there. You can't think like that. You know, you got to think longevity, think legacy. What you want to leave for your family, or how you want to portray your family in society. What are you contributing? You know, stuff like that. Don't think, oh, let me just pop this off right here, right now.
Right.
Get this quick money, and then what?
Right.
Then you wake up 10 years have gone by, and you, like Soldier Boy, want to hop off of whatever you popped off 10 years ago.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You gotta make a new. You want to make a new something about something that happened a long time ago. Right. And that's that's why I said it's a lot of artists right now who don't have any idea about artist development and why they can't get to the next level when they just putting stuff out. And even with me now getting into artist management on the side, you know what I'm saying? I have to get on my artists a lot about, going hard in the studio and doing something over and over again until it sounds perfect.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of them now don't want to go in the studio and perfect it. They want to just make it good enough.
One take done. Put that out.
Yeah, put that out. Like, no. First of all, this is your baby. Every time you write words, you don't want to just throw them out there like it's nothing. And you getting no credibility for these words. You get nothing back. You know what I'm saying? Streams is okay, but who's really listening?
Yeah.
Who's really listening to you?
Yeah.
You feel me? Right. Mm-hmm. Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I used to be. I tell them all the time, boy, when I go in the studio, I don't play no games with you. If you put me on the record, you better be ready for me to come with whatever I'm coming with.
So
Because I'm coming.
So 7, what's the 7th chapter gonna be in the whole world takeover of the Southern Swag Memphis chapter? What's your chapter gonna be? What's your story gonna be?
I think it's the audience that we have as far as, people that want to hear real stuff, real music, real stories, real concepts. They still out there. But again, the music industry got all this money to push us in the background and put the other little stuff up front. But some people would think that, real music is really not out there like that. And a real audience is not out there like that, but they are.
Mm-hmm.
They are. I went from like last year, before I put this big push together, on my SoundCloud, I was getting like 200, 300 views or whatever, and then like that. And that's because audiences, they out here. You just gotta search your market,
Right.
search your demographic. You know what I'm saying? I don't expect little man 15-year-old kids to listen to me. Star will, because I'm still popular like that. But I'm not. That's not my market. If they happen to jump on, which is great, cool. If not, I ain't worried about it because I'm not targeting them no way.
Right.
So every artist got to find out where your market is, where your place is. Everybody got a lane.
Mm-hmm.
And we down now because a young nigga on the block, oh man, it's today. I like this. Okay, well, there you go. You know, you gotta go to the shop. You know, it's like a shop. You know what I'm saying? You go, your record down the street. My record up here for these people that want to hear some real authentic and thinking.
Yeah. Okay, we got you.
Yeah, and that's some true shit. A lot of people, and you know what pisses me off is when people try not to put themselves in too much of a lane when they don't really have a lane. And that's the excuse of them not being able to find their market. Because you have to identify yourself as an artist first before you can even go searching for your market. Right.
Every type of music out there is before it gets formed. So it's no excuse
Right.
not to find your audience because you lazy and you just think it's don't follow your lap. And then you don't give up on it because like I said, it was easy in the beginning. But that's cool because I don't need no other motherfuckers in my way.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Right.
You
Right.
know what I'm saying? Move out the way.
Tell them again. So we need to go ahead and get into we need to
Yes,
go ahead
sir.
and get into this song by Seven the Great before we get to the end of this show. So we're gonna go ahead and play this. Seven, do you want to introduce the song that we're getting ready to play for everybody?
Want to look for.
Oh, yeah, that's just hard right there. Yeah, go ahead and roll it up.
Mm-mm.
It's called One to Look For. It's real true life shit. And it's not provoking, but it's bumping. And y'all gonna love it.
All right, bet. Here we go.
Pay attention now. A nigga been around, I was in the cloud. I was gonna shine, try to cap me out. Hit it, but the bitches couldn't kick it down. I'm the real boss, made a lot of rappers get foul. Bounce from the jokers, get it big, and they still down. Never give a damn, but I rose from the fucking ground. I got something to say, but some niggas clowns. Mama, dad, and I'm feeling head empty. Get no love from my home, but I'm feeling empty. Jealous niggas very plenty, I feel offended. I'm tremendous, to the finish. Get the haters winded, back to the beginning. I'm ended, on the background grinning. My lady disrespected. That's all I got left, that I gotta protect it. I know where your motherfuckers should be looking for. Why these other niggas fighting me? They ain't saying nothing. They ain't saying nothing. I don't wanna look for. 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 Yeah. I was telling all I get money. Talking about the 5, 10, 20, 50, and 100. Everything I gotta work hard for and over on no free promo. See one love, one I'm so low. And I'm always turning up, I'm go more. And I keep the crowd bouncing like 6 phones. Cause a nigga from the block like Z-Bone. And the young niggas started rock zero. Rest up into my pops, my hero. Ready for the million up that beat blow. And I'm standing on top, not beat blow. Got nothing but pockets in my bankroll. Right king, I'm the one that they look for. I'ma stop this nigga fucking cameo. So many hoes, any many money more. No money, damn bitches, so we know. I know where your motherfuckers should be looking for. Nobody selling niggas fighting niggas. They ain't saying nothing. Entrepreneur, like a show track man, no games, we shit up at the soul. I want soul, but I'm dead like a bread. Money got a soul. Round with this case all day, sweaty motherfuckers don't play, wanna come play. Pow, 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 what a thing does. Going down the hood like a crescendo. Get up out the mud with telescopes. Get both baby down, I'ma slap my hoe. Looking at them, you should be looking for me. I'm on the stream in the street, every y'all say selling you a piece. Now let it see. Should be looking for, should be looking for.
I like that joint. That's fine. Yeah. You done got real low on us. What happened? Oh. Oh man,
shit.
I feel you.
Well, I hope you remember talking to us in the morning. Okay, cool beans.
For
Cool
sure.
beans. I was about to say, all right, because we can tell you where to go catch the footage at, you know, so you could just go back, rewind, and watch it.
Yes, because we are now getting our YouTube ready already. We're now being able to go live on YouTube.
Oh yeah, we live on YouTube right now. You can watch that. We got the Instagram, Facebook. We just live everywhere.
Yep, we all live.
Yeah.
We all live. Thank you.
Thank you.
We totally appreciate it. Okay.
Well,
Well,
yeah, y'all can come to the basement and hang out with us.
yeah, you're more than because we're going to turn this into a whole live type of event down here. We're just getting everything situated. We've only been in the basement for about a good month now, so we're going on 2 months now. We're going into our second month, so we getting it everything ready live down here.
It take you back to look like Tigger in the basement, like it's just real chill, kickback style. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be getting ready to do another artist showcase soon, so we definitely gonna keep everybody in tune for when we're gonna be having that. So we're just trying to get a good location down there.
So just so you know that Memphis ain't too far from where I live at. I mean, it's a couple hours or so, but we do travel. So like if you got a little release party, kickback that's chill, we like to go out and see artists, in their area. Then you ain't necessarily gotta come to us. We go live everywhere. So, just know that.
I got some days going on. I have made a party for a listening party. I think in March. In March. So it's I'm doing it right now. See if you have to come up. So yeah, it's gonna be Thursday and I'm gonna have a couple more videos to shoot.
Okay.
From the Lady Dodge project, and I got a new project that's on the way called South Ears Project.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, that sounds dope. Well, we appreciate you for calling in and working with us on this connection and finally getting this interview done and out the way. So you can definitely feel free to call back in next week if you want to try to get Face, if you want to introduce another one of your songs. You're more than welcome to call back in next week and we can try that again and we can get you Face live. On the live.
All right. Yes, sir.
Yeah, so definitely call back. You know, hopefully, well, I ain't gonna say hopefully. I'll be feeling a lot better next week. So, yeah,
She'll
yeah.
be all right, man. She'll be all right.
Okay,
Okay. Well, we
okay,
look
yeah.
forward to hearing more from you. That's music we like to ride to. We like music we can smoke and ride to, and the bass knocks. So you fit right into the category. So you good.
Hmm. All
All
right,
right.
thank
Yes, sir.
you.
And you have a good evening.
All
Oh
right.
shit. Oh shit. Damn.
You posted,
Yeah, I
but
posted it.
yeah. So we thank all of you guys for tuning in live on IG, Facebook, YouTube. I'm about to say Instagram, but IG, YouTube, Facebook. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all follow me, your girl, Boss Lady Ing, with two K's at the end of that thing. The realest is always in the building. Make sure you follow your girl, Alex.
Your girl Ellie, pretty much everywhere. Smoke 1A, your favorite DJ, kickbacks, smoke parties. That's just me. You feel me? Chocolate City up in this bitch. Fuck with us next week. You know, we gonna have another hot show for you. Next week is the day before Valentine's Day. Oh
I know.
shit. I
I'll be
kind of
at
really
my
don't like to
Valentine
celebrate
is gonna
Valentine's
be
Day.
working, so I'm gonna be working Valentine's Day too. So I will be enjoying my Valentine's Day on Friday.
It's been real, y'all. Holla at y'all next week. Peace out. Bye.
I'm talking all that shit you get your issue. My town, but they treat us like a city of official. On the elbows with the missile. Really know to leave you with suspicion. Search down and make it happen in my city. Where you at? Lake Charles, Lake Charles. Where you at? Lake Charles. LC, baby. Where you at? Lake Charles, Lake Charles. Where you at? Lake Charles. LC, I got the bottom of the map. Bitch, Louisiana.